The legacy of the Bronx chapter is founded upon a commitment to the children. Mothers in the Bronx chapter have a primary goal of ensuring that not only their children, but other children, children within the group and children who are within the community, are serviced in a way that's holistic. And that's the legacy, and that's what sets us apart.
30 years ago, a vision was born, a vision of excellence, leadership, and service. A vision that would shape the futures of children and families in the Bronx. Today, we gather to celebrate that vision, to honor our past, embrace our present, and inspire the future.
The Bronx needed Jack and Jill, and we needed each other.
If I had to sum up the Bronx chapter in a short phrase, it's going to be excellence in action.
We are determined to be victorious.
We are the family chapter, and we are mighty, but we are strong.
I would say family.
If I had to sum up the Bronx, New York chapter of Jack and Jill with one word, it would definitely be family.
It was important for my family, my kids, to be a part of Jack and Jill because of my experience. 40 years later, I still have a group chat with my friends from Jack and Jill. We're still tight, and we looked out for each other. I remember being in college and calling up my friends from Jack and Jill and traveling to their colleges.
For 3 decades, the Bronx, New York chapter of Jack and Jill of America Incorporated has stood as a beacon of hope, education, and empowerment. Through the family chapter, we have uplifted our children, fostered strong civic engagement, and instilled values that builds tomorrow's leaders.
Jack and Jill has had a monumental impact on who I am. In general, I've been with Jack and Jill since I was 8. So now more than half my life, and the impact, especially as a teen, has been just tremendous. It taught me how to be a better leader, how to be a better friend, how to grow and help my community. It's been just phenomenal to work with all the different organizations we do, to watch all of my teens also get more involved, especially with something like Grassroots Grocery, where teens are going every single week, and they're excited and they want to do more, they want to help. Just seeing that is just so incredibly phenomenal to me, and I'm so happy to be a part of this.
So currently we are working on our teen conference banner, which is based on the theme "We Will Not Be Silent." So we have been cutting out stars, cutting out stripes, and just working together to try and make this happen as a whole effort.
My hope and dream for the Bronx chapter in the next 10 years is that we continue to build and grow. I know right now it feels really fast that we brought in a number of new mothers. We have grown by 82%, and I believe by the end of this program year, if all goes well, we would have doubled in size. But what that means is that we have more mothers in terms of their expertise and skills that we can bring to the chapter. And what I'm looking for is that we build and not only impact our children, which is one purpose, but also make an impact in the community.
The moment, the realization that Jack and Jill was important grew out of the fact that I have 2 children, I have 2 sons, who are approximately 18 years apart. And when I announced to my contemporaries this new journey that I was entering, they suggested that I find some other friends, since they had already finished, as they said, the baby business. They were out of it. And it grew out of that. I didn't want to be in a situation that I had to be concerned if he was at this neighbor or that neighbor. So I created the environment.
Definitely leadership. My daughter volunteers for roles. She doesn't like not being in charge, and I think that's I think that's something that Jack and Jill does a really good job at instilling in us, especially the youth. And I was going to say pride in your community, and I think that's one of the most important things I think my children took away from the organization as a whole.
One of the biggest hurdles I had to face as team president is learning how to be in a leadership role. I have been vice president before, but being president meant that I had to create a lot of the agendas, I had to run the meetings, and be way more involved than I had been in the past, and learning how to balance being in this leadership role and also doing everything else that I do was so challenging at first, but as time goes on, it became more of a flow, it became easier, it became more routine, and it's become something I really treasure and I really care about now.
And this year, our Bronx, New York chapter has been recognized for its unwavering dedication. We are proud to be named the Eastern Region's Chapter of the Year, honored with the Community Impact Service Award, and distinguished as a 5-star chapter for the 3rd year in a row. And tonight, we celebrate not just our accomplishments, but the legacy we are building. A legacy of excellence, a legacy of leadership, a legacy of love. We are Jack and Jill. We are the Bronx. We are the family chapter. And together, we rise.